Hello. Hello, my babies. How are we? All right, so this reading is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your natal chart to find out where Leo resides for you. If you would like to enjoy your own personal reading with your own personal energy, please feel free to email me at 1214 epiphanyplace@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and go on to Facebook and you can inbox me at Epiphany Place, or you can also join the Facebook group. And you can inbox me there as well. Or just go ahead and post and say, hey, Piph, I need me a reading, for real. Because stuff is just like, stuff is crazy right now. And I need some understanding. All right. I just want to make sure that all my cards are in the upright. And if they turn out in the reverse, then that's how it's supposed to be. Now, just keep in mind, and please remember that these readings are general readings. So if it does not resonate, don't try and make it fit. Okay? Okay. And cross watchers, remember, this is not your reading. Again, if you want your own personal reading, contact me. Okay? Okay. All right. This is for my fellow fire signs. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ask that you please, messages come through correct and direct. And thank you. All that you are. Alrighty, Leo. I'm feeling some good energy, Leo. Some very, very, very good energy. Well, I guess that's it. I guess it's done. Alright, Leo. Let's see what's going on with you. Didn't I tell you some good energy? You have the Ace of Cups. Leo, you showed up for your reading. Have the Strength card. Oh, Leo. What you walking away from? What you walking away from? Have the Four of Pentacles. Judgment. Maybe you changed your mind. You done went back to say something to somebody, correct something. Oh, man. We got the Two of Cups. Leo, what the hell, man? Could you not, make up your mind? Okay, so your overall energy is new beginnings, fresh start, abundance in all areas, doors opening, maybe some financial things happening in your life, coming into your life, maybe a raise, a promotion, maybe some acknowledgement in some areas, something flourishing. Maybe some of you may be opening up your own businesses, but definitely new doors are beginning to open for you guys. So just kind of keep that in mind throughout the reading, okay? That's your overall energy, new beginnings. So even though this Tower card is here, it doesn't necessarily mean that something horrible is about to happen. Where one door closes, another one opens. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? All right, so in your recent past, now let me just kind of take a look at this right here. All right, so in your recent past, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Strength card, and you have the Eight of Cups, right? Leo, I want to say that maybe for some of you, you were walking away from a relationship. Maybe it was a marriage. I want to say that you guys found the strength to walk away from this. I don't think it was easy to do. Maybe you had to turn your back on it for some reason. But for others, I want to say that it had to do with yourself, finding yourself, as far as loving yourself enough to walk away from something that was hurting you. You had to find the strength to do that. Not only does this card represent marriage and represent a relationship, a commitment, a union, but this also represents self-love. And I want to say that you found strength within yourself, Leo, to walk away from something that may have been hurting you. Or this could have been a person or a situation that was hurting you, but you definitely found some strength. I want to say that you found love within yourself. And connecting that with the Judgment card, which is like in the center of your reading. This is about second chances. This is about renewing things. This is about having a new lease on life. This is about kind of like raising yourself from the dead, basically. You know what I mean? It's like rising from the ashes. Getting that do-over. And whatever this situation was, and I definitely feel like, Leo, you've probably been working on yourself. That's the feeling that I'm getting, that you've been working on yourself. Something happened to you where it left you in a dark place, or you were going to a dark place, but you found an inner strength and you decided to like walk away from that part of your life. You decided to leave it alone. Maybe you decided to do, not maybe, but actually you did. You decided to do some self-healing. And now you're in that phase in your life where you're still guarded. You're still protecting yourself. But you're giving yourself a second chance at life. But this time you're speaking on things that are unjust. You're looking for your chance at the words that you say may have fallen on deaf ears before, but now people are paying attention to you and they're like really listening to you. And I want to say it was whatever this experience was that you decided to like leave behind, right? You're a different caliber now. It's like you've grown. This situation, whatever it was, it's like think of a snake shedding its skin. You've emerged now where you've left that skin behind, right? It's not the whole cocoon and the butterfly shit. It's not that. Because you're not an infant. You're not an adolescent and becoming an adult. You're a full-fledged fucking adult. And now it's like something happened to you. And you decided, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this anymore because I love myself too much to keep going through this shit. But you're protecting yourself now, more so than you were before. But you found this self-love now. You're finding your inner strength. Okay? You're giving yourself the second chance. You're protecting yourself, though. Don't get it twisted. You are protecting yourself. You are on the guarded side, but you're more, excuse me, you're not guarded like the Nine of Wands. It's not that kind of guarded unless that pops up, but it's more like you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your interests. You're protecting what you're putting into your body. You're protecting, and when I say what you're putting into your body, it's not just what you're eating. It's what you're exposing yourself to. It's what you're seeing, what you're listening to. It's your surroundings, okay? And it's like when you talk, people revere you as this person of experience, of this, you're this worldly person. You may not have ever left the town that you live in, but you are now this person of just great, I don't know, this greatness. Because of the experience or experiences that you've had to deal with in your lifetime. And they know what you're talking about is true. The advice that you give, the opinions that you have, they hold water. All right, so in your future, there may be some type of friendship or some type of union, some type of connection that may be coming to an end. This may be a friendship that you probably didn't need. Maybe this friendship wasn't worthy, but for some reason it's causing you some type of anxiety. Maybe this was a loss of a friend. It could be a family member, definitely a soulmate. We'll clarify it and we'll see. But definitely some type of friendship is going to end. Some type of relationship is going to end. And I want to say it has to do with whatever this change was that you walked away from up here. And this is what the result is. And I'm just getting this feeling that this person, maybe the two of you have grown apart. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so what's going on with this Eight of Cups? Conflict. All right, so you're walking away from some conflict. What's going on with this conflict? Why do we walk away from it? Okay, so definitely some obstacles that you probably couldn't get over with the Ace of Wands. You know, as far as like this new start, this new beginning, it just wasn't happening. There was just too much conflict. I don't know. I just feel as though you were trying to get ahead and you just couldn't with this person. For those of you who are in a relationship, or if this had anything to do with a marriage, maybe the person just stopped having sex with you. Maybe the attraction wasn't there anymore on either part. Or maybe it just wasn't that good. I don't know. What's going on with this Ace of Wands? Yeah. For some of you, maybe you were just working too much and you just weren't putting into the relationship that you used to put into the relationship. Some of you are just married to your job. Yeah, you're just not willing to bend to make the relationship work. You just weren't there for it. I think maybe that was the conflict. Maybe some of you were just working too much, and for others of you, it just wasn't working. It's just, there's just a conflict of interest. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? Ooh. Somebody just wasn't willing to invest time. They just weren't willing to invest the time into the relationship. All right, so what's going on with this King of Swords? All right, so this landed on its side. So with this King of Swords, it's like I said before, where you were in this place up here that you decided to walk away from. Here, it's like you don't want that anymore. That's why you walked away from it. With the Four of Cups, when it's on its side, you read it and it's upright. You basically don't want this situation anymore. It's not working. It's a conflict. You're thinking if you want to invest, you're thinking about starting over. It's like you're trying to decide, do you even want to put in the effort anymore? It's like you've invested as much as you possibly could, and you're just willing to, start over at this point. I think you're fixed with your decision, or maybe the other person is fixed with their decisions and their behaviors, and it's just not worth it anymore. With the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the King of Swords, and now with the Four of Cups, with what the truths that you're speaking, with you starting over with this portion of your life, it's like there are some things that you're not going to tolerate anymore. There are just some things that you don't want anymore, especially having to do with the second chance. There's an opportunity. There's some type of offer, some type of invitation that somebody may be bringing to you. What could it be? Appreciation, gratitude, acknowledgments of some sort, justice, fairness. I believe I said that in the beginning. You're wanting things to be fair. You're wanting things to be right where they weren't before. It could have something to do with a Libra. maybe another Leo, even though you showed up for your reading. It could have something to do with a Gemini. It could have something to do with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini. What's going on with this Justice card? For some of you, it could have something to do with a court case. Maybe, maybe, oh, what is it called? When your initial court date, when you go and for whatever reason the case can't be done that day, and then they say, okay, come back another day. You're going to get your time in court. You're going to get a second chance. For those of you having to deal with a court case, you may be getting a second chance going before a judge. Maybe the DA is trying to offer you some type of deal and you don't want it. And then when you go back, there's a different offer that's going to be made that's going to be a little bit just, a little bit more fair in that scenario. So just kind of like keep that in mind. For those of you who may be going through a divorce, who have left the marriage, whatever this, I don't know, maybe whatever you guys had decided on as far as the divorce, somebody was set as far as how much they got and how little you got, or vice versa. Somebody was like maybe keeping something to themselves, maybe a house or property that you weren't aware of, but it's going to be discovered. And there's going to be like some type of, what is it? Offer? Not offer. Settlement. Same thing, right? It's basic. The property that you're unaware of is basically going to end up being sold, and the profit is going to be split between you guys. I want to say that maybe this was a property that you forgot about and is actually in your name. I don't know. That just kind of came to me. For you female Leos, if any of you have ever owned property during the Obama administration, and you lived in an area where there was like some type of natural disaster, where it be flooding, earthquakes, tornado, whatever. And if at that time you and your spouse owned your home during the Obama administration, they were they were helping homeowners to like refinance their homes at a discounted rate or price or loan or something to that nature. But if this is like ringing a bell to you guys, check your deeds, because there was a program for women. Okay. So if you applied to that program and you were accepted, that means your name is on the deed and your name only, because it was for women and women only. So if during that time, during your happy marriage, everything was okay, your husband probably said, yeah, baby, go ahead. We get to keep the house and da-da-da-da-da. It'll be all right. We'll change it later. And then you probably forgot about it. But then, for whatever reason, something happened and now you guys are separating, and he's probably thinking that the deed is still in both of your names, and it is not. So check that out. All right, so moving on. What's going on with this Justice card? Yeah. Page of Wands. All right, so again, there's some type of contract. There's some type of dealings. Something that happened. Put it this way. If this isn't a person who's young, which I seriously doubt, but this is a contract that's fairly young, I'm telling you. If any of you guys have like refinanced your house or whatever I can't remember the name of the damn program, but it was during the Obama administration, and it was for women only. If you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys are going to court and you're separating, take a look at that before you sign anything, before you sell anything, and you're like splitting shit. Check that out, because that house is yours and yours only. All right. What's going on with this Nine of Swords? Some type of opportunity. But you know, I want to check this out. What's going on with this Tower card? All right, so with this Tower card, there was some type of argument that happened between you and this soulmate. Maybe it shed some light on something that maybe you were unaware of. Maybe it enlightened you. Maybe in the relationship, one loved the other more. But you know what? You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Your feelings might be a little bit hurt right now, but you're going to be all right. But don't forget, you know, clarifying that Nine of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, something is coming out of it. Some type of opportunity. What's this opportunity going to be? All right, so we've got the Three of Swords. Now, I don't understand how love lost is going to be an opportunity. I don't. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Then we've got the 10. One more card. Got me guessing. Okay. So with the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords in reverse, you're not going to feel stuck anymore. You're going to feel like there's going to be some love lost, but it's going to be an opportunity for you to move forward. You're not going to feel stuck. You know how most people break up and it's like, well, how are we going to move forward? We have a family, we have this, we have that. You're not going to feel that way because the 8 of Swords is in reverse. So it's more of, I want to say that there's fear. It's like somebody is getting divorced. Someone's getting separated. They want a second chance. But guess what? It's not a second chance with the marriage. That's done. You're having a second chance of you rebuilding your life. But guess what? You might be a little bit worried about money. You might, because you're worried about starting over. And you have this fixed mindset. You have this fixed mindset, right? Because it's like you have these conflicting thoughts, ideas, feelings. Maybe every time you talk to this person, you know, your ex, it's like you guys clash, right? You don't really want to start over, but you know you have to. It's like a catch-22. You want to start over, but you don't, right? But get excited about it. You know, it's like you're not even going to have a last hurrah. I said hoo-ha. You're not going to have a last hurrah. That ship has sailed. It's over. You're not going to have a new beginning with this person. Even if you want to do counseling and all the other crazy shit, save your money because it's not going to happen. All right? Get out of that fixed mindset. Start over. This is your chance. You're protecting yourself, which is normal. Don't feel bad about that. You're going to have your chance to start over. This is your chance to become the person that you've always wanted to become. I have this feeling that some of you have been living in the shadow of your spouse, which is not cool. You need to be your own person. Feel empowered. You're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you know. Your words hold water. You are so valuable. You don't know your own worth. You really don't. You really don't. You need to love yourself more. I think you do love yourself to a degree, but you not as much as you should. Now you're going through you know, the whole routine as far as what you want, what you don't want, what you're going to settle for, so forth and so on. Excuse me. This is an opportunity for you. The universe is coming to you in a minute way. Well, not in a minute way, but in an inconspicuous way, right? For the things that you've done, for what you've sacrificed, they're going to balance things out for you. They're going to balance things out for you. I'm telling you, this has to do with something that you signed. I'm telling you, it's got to do with a deed. It's got to do with a deed. It's got to do with a house. It's probably something that you did not want to do at the time, but you did it anyway, and be glad that you did. I'm telling you. For some of you, it has to do with a deed. So go check your deeds for you homeowners. For those of you who've never owned a home, who've never signed a deed, take it as this separation, this divorce. You're going to come out with more than you think you are, okay? Just kind of be aware of what you're signing, what you're agreeing to. If it doesn't sound right, go over it again. Get what you're entitled to. This union is over. It's done. It's done. It's done. All that fighting and bickering and arguing, it's going to shed some light on how much that person actually loved you and how much you actually love that person. And then that person doesn't deserve your love. They don't. It's caused you anxiety, anguish, grief. You know, it's like you've been worried about this whole situation, or it could be the other way around. But guess what? You're going to be victorious in the end. There's a new opportunity that's going to open up for you. It really is. It's a new opportunity. Yeah, you're going to be a little heartbroken. It's okay. There's going to be some love lost. But you're going to have your family there to support you. And it's going to be okay. Because you're going to be able to move ahead. You're going to be able to move forward. You really are. You're not going to feel stuck. You're not even going to want to it's going to be an easy transition. You think it's going to be hard, but it's not. It's not. You're not going to have to tell anybody off. You're not going to have to tell anybody how hurt you are, because you're not hurt. You're not. You got your head on right. You know exactly where you're going and what you want to do. You may be communicating. Some communication may be coming in. You may be communicating to somebody who lives a distance from you. You might be putting some distance between you and this situation. There may be some love coming in from a distance. But guess what? I'm telling you, it's going to work out in your favor. I want to say it's communication. Let's do that again. Damn, that was wicked. You have the 7. Let's see what the other ones are. For some of you male Leos, for some of you male Leos, you may find out that somebody was like sneaky, and you may find out that the child that you had isn't yours. So you may want to check that out. Whoa. Whoa. So with this whole situation, wow. So after all this is done, you may find out that you may find out that your kid is not yours. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, let me get one more card for this. Let me see what... Oh my gosh. Now you have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let me get the other deck, because this is getting crazy. So some of... yeah, okay, Leo. Wow, Leo. Wow. Please comment down at the bottom if this resonates with you, because I would love to hear your story. Especially if you found out that the child wasn't yours. Especially if you found out that you totally forgot that you signed the deed. And your spouse's name wasn't on the deed. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Or some of you might not know if the child belongs to your significant other or not, and you're trying to figure that out. That's the flip side. I was looking at it from the male side. But the flip side, if you're the female Leo, you're not sure if that child belongs to your partner. And you trying to figure it out. With the High Priestess in the upright, you would know. With it in the reverse, you don't know. Whew. Wow. So you lied and said it was theirs when it wasn't. How you do that? Why you do that? That's not right. That's not right. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Death card, the Hermit. So someone is definitely, y'all just up and changed and started doing your own thing, basically. With the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, yeah, y'all started a whole lot of new damn beginnings. Y'all know what y'all want. You're going for it. You know, it's like there might have been an obstacle or two in the way, but, you know, you got the gift of talk. You know, you're charismatic. So whatever this was, it's like you talked your way through it. You got through it. You got some heartache, some type of love loss, but you're making it through because you got the Knight of Cups. So you're definitely, you know, inviting somebody in. You got love for somebody because you got the Queen of Cups here. What is going on? What is going on? You got love to give. You got some love to offer. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of how, when, where, and what for. It's like you have compassion. You really do. But it's like, where are you trying to, like, steer this? I want to say it's like you whatever the situation was, it's like it changed you for the better. Because you're now on a mission of self-love, self-respect. But it's not going to change you as far as who you are to the core. You're rediscovering yourself, which is an awesome thing. It's like you're, you know, like in a relationship, you have like some people get married twice to like reignite the fire, or they go on a second honeymoon to reignite the fire. Well, you're reigniting your fire by finding yourself again. There's a part of you that was lost, and you're just going to find it now. That's all that is. That's all it is. You've been through some shit. We all go through it. But you're picking yourself back up, and you're moving on with it. Because you have strength. You're a Leo. You're a leader. Do the damn thing. All right, Leo. Let's go ahead and get your oracle card. Get you some advice on this whole situation. Keep your head up. Be strong. You're going to make it through. You're going to make it through. You got this. Because you're a Leo. My Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What advice do you have for Leo? What advice do you have for Leo? What advice do you have for Leo? All right, let's cut. What advice do you have for Leo? All right, Leo, your advice card. Scrying mirror. Let's see what that means. And yes, hell yes, I'm still reading from the book. Because I'm not trying to memorize this. I got other stuff I need to remember. All right, so be careful what you wish for. You must learn to love yourself before you can truly love another. An unhealthy behavior or obsession does not serve you. Dig deeper to uncover the truth. Someone is projecting their doubts and fears onto you. Damn it, man. Love yourself. That's what this whole thing was about, Leo. Love yourself. I'm telling you. You're on that whole thing as far as rediscovering yourself and loving yourself from the core out. That's what it's about. Love yourself. Get on that journey. Get to it. All right, Leo. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.